and we sort of said that we got to complain because this isn't the first time. And when we got to the customer services to complain, the woman behind the desk was like, "You're actually not the first person to complain tonight. A gentleman's just come up saying that they've seen a lady in a wheelchair who literally cannot get around the store because."
Funniest thing just happened. Charlie opened her yogurt.
It's so cold. Oh my god. This looks so disturbing.
Yeah, it does.
Oh. It literally hit my eye as well.
Or eyeball.
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
No.
Good. I can still laugh.
Oh god, I'm dripping.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Damn yogurt! Ugh. Now I'm gonna have to change my t-shirt.
You're gonna be fighting yogurt for a week.
I think it's gone.
Okay. Yeah, we had to share that with you guys.
Make him want to walk away. You realize I screwed up our lives out of it. That even makes sense. I'm glad you're here, man.
You comfy.
Help me, Mummy.
You comfy.
Maybe you should,
You
take
being
some time.
cute.
Allow yourself to heal.
You comfy baby girl. You're both adorable. You look really embarrassed. Are you embarrassed that the people call you? You're so funny. Look at you, cute up there. Ah, you're both adorable. Hi. Hi there.
So, we had some money back.
I was just gonna say that's so rude.
From our electric. Hang on. And I had to buy something for my NIV mask, which we'll see when it arrives. So it was only fair that because I bought something for me, even though it's medical, blah 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 blah, the hospital should be providing it, it didn't happen, but it's only fair that Soph had something. So
Basically, she said that I could look online and I could get whatever I wanted up to the sum of this money so that it's like equal
Yeah.
for us.
fair's fair.
And I think I picked pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to open it and show you guys now.
We are, and I'm excited. Box man.
Jump down a minute, baby girl.
Jump mind a minute.
Jump down, please.
Can you
Mummy's
jump
got
down?
some scissors.
Yeah, I was just going to say Mummy's got scissors.
The girls have got their injections in like an hour's time.
Yeah, not looking forward to that.
No.
I mean, Alba will be fine,
Okay, cool. Yeah.
but they don't just have injections, do they? They've got to have the one up the nose.
I don't know.
Well, they used to.
No, that's what we used to do. I don't know if this comes under the plan.
Oh. This is not working.
I don't know, but I'm scared for my hands.
I should have cut all the way down the centre. Will that rip now? I'm so excited. We got one thing for me. Well, it's technically two things, but it's like basically the same thing. But then we also got something for us together. I legitimately didn't think it was in here then. I was just saying it's not even here. It is. I just got really sad. But this is, well, this is bigger than we thought. This is one thing that we got for Gizmo.
Because we saw it and we were just like, oh my good lord.
You can't really see it.
I
It's
didn't know
got-
that you could eat sweet corn.
Yeah, it's got sweet corn pieces and hay, and it's like a hay manger, and it looks adorable, and it's really cute.
Put it closer for them. So,
There is so much hay in the bottom of this box right now.
I mean, how cute is this?
Ah, super cute.
Well, I knew they could eat the baby corn.
Well, they can eat. I think they can eat that because it's been prepared in a certain way. I don't think they can eat it otherwise. Don't think. Hay manger with hay and seed rings.
But they're not seeds. Because that's not what was on the picture.
Was it not?
No.
No. Ooh, it's Trixie. Did you know it's Trixie?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I'm going to have a look at what I bought, because I don't remember there being sweet corn in it, because I... So, this is real-time talk. Intermittent little thing being put in right now. The sweet corn in the treat toy boredom buster that we got at Gizmo. It's got the sweet corn in it. We were right. When I ordered it, it did not have that in it. Looking into sweet corn with rabbits, they can only eat baby corn, which is like the stuff you get in like stir fries and things. Actual sweet corn they cannot have because of the husks and the actual corn. It doesn't break down in their tummies. The way their bodies work, it doesn't digest it. It can cause blockages, and the husks can actually rip holes in their digestive tract. That was really difficult.
You got that though.
Yeah. So we have, when we were at Pets at Home today, we have bought other little rings, a seeded one that they can eat, everything that's in there, and a salt lick bar. We are going to be sliding that pot out, and we're going to be putting the new pieces that we've bought in replacement of the sweet corn. I read online that some people still give their rabbits sweet corn, but it is extremely recommended you do not do it. So please, there's so many other foods that they can eat. There's no point in risking giving your little bunny something that could either block them up or cut holes into their tummy. Why would you do that? So yes, it came with it, but we are taking it off and replacing it. Yay! I don't remember there being sweet corn in it, because I swear they can only eat baby corn, not...
But they have the big sweet corns that we've given before.
We bought them, and we bought the pack of 10, and we couldn't use them, so we ended up giving them to Kiwi, the bird, at the time.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they were in this section for small animals, and then when we got them home, it actually said not suitable for rabbits or something. We were like, why is it in the small animal section?
She'll have to look at that then.
If you have bunnies, have you ever given them, like, I'm guessing it's dried, like real sweet corn, but like dried out? It doesn't say.
No. Especially seeing as it says composition of the rings is cereals, fruit, vegetables, seeds, dandelions, leaves, vegetable byproducts, honey, and unnatural wood. Whereas that is definitely
sweet
real.
corn.
Yeah, we'll look into that one.
I might be putting in a complaint.
Might not, but might, depending on what the situation is.
Yeah.
Next up is you told them about this, didn't you? Yeah, it's
Because Soph lost it.
mirror. and it's an LED makeup mirror with 360
Degree
degree
swivel.
swivel. You didn't get the one I had up, did you?
No, we went for a cheaper one. Why?
This is only 7 times magnification. The one I found was 10 times.
How big do you want your bloody face?
Big enough so I can see all the eyebrows.
7
I mean,
times
that's
magnification, still bloody good.
It's fine if you're happy with it. It's just like that's not the one I picked out.
Well, you know that we...
Well, yeah, but you said that it was the same. That's why I thought it was the same. But this fit, and it's a light up LED one with, with a suction cup on the back, which is pretty kind of cute.
Which we'll never use.
No, but it's still pretty kind of cute. And the most exciting thing in this whole entire box is this. With this,
It's a human.
it's a human. But this is a fitness tracker, and it's got a pedometer, a distance tracker, a heart rate monitor, an alarm, a calorie counter, a call alert so that you can connect it to your phone and it'll tell you if you've got an incoming call. It's got a sleep monitor and it's got an SMS alert, which is really cool. And let me open it. It just like you take it out of the strap and the actual thing just plugs straight into a USB plug. So that sounded horrific. But this is the watch piece. And these are the 2 strap pieces
That came with it.
that I chose. There were different colour options and I chose grey and like bright green. But in this other little boxes here, there was a deal on Amazon where if you can get, if you buy like the tracker, you can get 15% off of, it won't open. Wow,
We're going to be going somewhere else in a minute.
Sticker I've ever seen.
You're not going to like
You
it, but
can
we're going to
get,
go. In a minute.
15%, 10 or 15%? 15, wasn't it? 15% off of
15, yeah.
a packet,
Why don't you take
2
out the
more.
packet?
Okay, fine, rude.
They don't want to see a packet.
They might. A pack of 2 more straps. So there's pink ones.
It's like a dusty pink.
And black and grey. So I can, it's nice actually with this pink one because it's got a light pink on the inside and a dark pink on the outside, so it's really cute. And I'm really excited because of all of the things it tracks and the fact that I can like attach it to my phone and stuff. I'm just really excited. And I'm pretty sure it said when I was looking at it last night that it only takes 2 hours to charge and you can get approximately a whole week out of it.
That's really good.
It is really good. And I'm really excited. I'm gonna go put it on charge in a minute.
Yay! So we're going to go investigate this rabbit thing right now.
Yeah.
Whilst I still wake up, because I'm going to just wake up from my nap.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have to get ready to take the girls to get their injections. We've got a plan with the girls that... Oh, what do we pay each month?
£12 something? Or 20 something each? I don't know.
I think, yes. I don't know the
forget.
100% price.
Yeah, but
I could
that's
have a
not
look
for
and let you
me.
guys know. And basically, you pay each month, and for the whole year, you get their injections for free. And each month, you get their worm in. And then, obviously, their free treatment, which is every 3 months. You get that for free as well. Well, it's not for free, but because you've paid for like that little amount each month, you don't have to worry about the big price at the end of it.
And it does work out a lot cheaper.
Yeah, you save yourself a considerable amount of money, because injections alone are like... That's still got pliers in.
No,
Oh, it's not. You can have it.
have it. Girl, is that yours
Yeah,
now? Girl, what's
flea
that?
and worming
You can have
to
it.
get like a 3-month supply. It's like practically 50 quid per dog, and I think the injections, because we need to we've lapsed over because Alba was on because she was just starting her immunotherapy treatment, so they said not to have it yet, which isn't fair, which then reason why we then need to pay for it, because they've told us that we had to not do it at that time when they were needed.
But she hadn't had it before that, had she?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we've got to pay £20 each now, but basically injections are like £100 nearly.
Well, one
for the
month,
whole set.
when we first signed up to it, we had to get their flea and worm in. Did you say that already? And it was literally like nearly 100 quid.
Yeah.
And we were just like, how the
We
heck
can't afford
can
this.
we do that? We can't. And that's when they told us about this thing, and it's literally like £12 each or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're just like, £24 compared to like
£100.
100 quid. There's
Just doesn't work out.
yeah, there's no contest.
But I'll try and figure out.
Bag?
I'll try and figure out what it's called and what we pay, so I can let you guys know.
Yeah.
But I don't remember offhand
No, it's in
what
the
it
purse.
is.
They're in the purse.
What's in the purse?
The cards that say it on.
Yeah, but I want to do it with the price,
Ah.
so we'll do that in a bit. And we'll see you later. Whilst I go get some caffeine in me. Real time talk too. The bit I was talking about with the girls' care health plan that we've got with Vets for Pets is complete care. Is it gonna... Basically, it is health plans for pets, and on the back it's got like membership numbers and like what the dog's name is, and it's really not working out when it needs to be renewed and things like that. We pay £14 per dog per month. In that, I think you get either 10 or 20% off of neutering your pet. You get monthly worming, 3 monthly flea treatment, because that's just the way, how often you need to give it. You get all your booster injections. You get your kennel cough. If you have lapsed on your injections, instead of having to pay the full cost of all the injections together, you actually only pay £20 per dog for it to all be redone. I'm not sure what else. I'll find a link and I'll put it in the description for you guys to have a look. It's really recommended. It's literally saved us a whole bunch of money, and it meant that it helps our girls have the best care possible. Oh my god, people, look at these rubber ducks. If it wasn't for the fact that compared to mine, it's absolutely bloody huge, I would seriously be buying one, but that's just too large for my wheelchair, unfortunately, which royally sucks. Good evening, all.
Again.
This little bum keeps chucking her ball, and it keeps landing in front of Dixie's face. So Dixie tries to take... Yeah, you hold that there, Mum. Dixie tries to take it and Sophie just gets it in time.
Sometimes I don't.
She also wouldn't take her tablets unless I gave it her.
And I had to hide the treat.
Yeah, because she was wanting her ball so much.
I really like my boy. Oh no. No, I hit you on the bum.
Dixie's alright though, because any treats that fall out, she's getting them.
But she won't change where she is though.
No matter how many times you throw it to the middle of the bed, she keeps going back to that spot.
Well, this is my boy spot. I dropped one under my army peg. Yeah. You're right down there, baby girl. You're really tired, aren't you? She's just not so tired. I'm sorry.
To be fair, they've had quite the ordeal. They went and had their booster injections today.
Bless them.
But the vet is so happy with Alba's progress. We turned and said that now she's got energy to play with the frisbee and everything.
And this bowling man.
Yeah, whereas she would just meander around before, and it's just so lush. And she's just so impressed. And we're having talks because of her other illnesses and the lowered immune system. She said that a couple of cases came in last year with dogs similar to Alba, that when they're on heat their cervix opens up and like bugs get into their cervix when they're on heat, because obviously everything's so swollen and big. Which then when they're off heat, it all closes up and the bugs are still like in their reproductive system, and it's causing like different cancers and things. And she said that 3 of the cases that came in last year were really sad cases. So we turned and said that it's great, but it's like £160, £170, and we can't afford that straight off.
Especially not for each of them.
No. So she said that because of like everything that we've been through with them, she would be willing to help, like give us like a monthly plan.
They don't do that. They don't.
No,
do
not
that.
at all. Flat out, you have to pay in full.
But they will for us. So
Yeah.
I just thought, oh, it's so nice, because obviously if we've got a payment plan, we'd have to still do one at a time.
Yeah.
But if we've got a payment plan, then we could definitely do
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
And it reduces both cervical cancer and mammary gland cancers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would 100% do it if we can, like, get the payment plan. Look at that curl at the back of her ear, like there.
Don't touch me, man.
I didn't. I'll wait for treats to drop. What's she doing? Holy crap, Mum. Oh, you gonna do it to me?
I'll do one for you too.
What's wrong? What's wrong? You doing down there, Mum?
No wonder she just keeps looking at me all sad. It won't come out.
Anyway, I can't hold my arm up anymore.
That's fine. You carry on while I try.
What did we do after that? Oh yeah, we went shopping. And we'll start it off on a good note. We found this a gorgeous, a little outfit. Oh, it's got a thread, hang on. So there's just some grey knitted trousers with a little yellow detail on the bottom. And then there's this gorgeous top that's got clouds on it. And the funny thing is, we saw a yellow adult's top that has got white, gold, flipping heck, white stars on it. And Sophie and I both said we've got to buy each other one of these jumpers so we can all be matching one day. I mean, how bloody adorable would that be?
Like, to the extent that if we were able to, we would totally make jumpers out of that fabric for girls.
Oh yeah. But then there was this shite bit.
And my god, was that bit shite.
The last couple of times I've gone shopping on my own, I come back and said to Soph, it was horrific. Literally, I struggled to get around. There was crates everywhere, and it meant people was then barging past, blah blah blah, and that it really stressed me out. Well, obviously, Soph hadn't experienced that yet until today.
Not in the day. I mean, I've been in there at like midnight, but even then, it isn't as bad.
Midnight's fine.
Everyone's just chilling.
Yeah, and the shop isn't really that busy. But we were there from about 6:30 till 7:30.
It was 6:15 that we went in.
And this is the time that everybody comes home from, well, most people come home from work and are going shopping. Well, today ended up being like the last few days that I've gone on my own, whereby the night workers suddenly decide to pull everything out of the storeroom, and the last 10 aisles, I think it was, had literally about anywhere from 3 to 6 crates in the middle of the aisle. Not in a straight line or to one side, they were literally like this. I got to the point that on many aisles I couldn't go down, which meant I couldn't choose my breakfast.
I was just going to say, also, the worst part of that, I mean, yes, that is pretty bad, but also the worst part of that is if there was an emergency, there was a fire somewhere in store, Charlie would not be able to get out very easily.
Literally, I had to go way back into the store to go down an aisle that I could get my wheelchair down, to then go back down the other end to be able to go up to Soph to try and then see what the stuff was at the other end of the aisle for me to be able to even choose food.
And even for that, I still had to move crates, which I'm not somebody who's been trained to do that. I'm not on their payroll. I shouldn't have to do that.
If she got in an accident for doing that, like, we could sue big time. Like, that's how much trouble that they would be in. And obviously, Soph and I are both getting really stressed. We were shouting at each other, shouting at the crates, shouting at the workers. The workers knew that this was going on, and even one of them stared Soph in the eyes and did nothing to help, just continued talking to the friend, and then turned his back and then walked off. And literally, it got to the point that Soph and I, we completely lost track of everything that we needed to buy, and we literally left the store earlier than all we did was just like, sod it, let's just get something for tea and go, because it got that horrific. And obviously there was other customers as well that was around, and they saw the struggles that we were having, and we said that we got to complain because this isn't the first time. And when we got to the customer services to complain, the woman behind the desk was like, you're actually not the first person to complain tonight. A gentleman's just come up saying that they've seen a lady in a wheelchair who literally cannot get around the store because of all the crates and everything that the staff are pulling out and making it impossible for her to get around.
Which is lovely of
It was
man.
really nice because we didn't know. We didn't speak to anybody.
And I really wish that we knew who it was so that we could thank
We
them.
could put it on the
Yeah.
town's Facebook page. And the woman behind the counter turned and said that, because she thought we were going there to buy stuff, like to the customer services bit, and she said she was actually going to ask us how our shopping experience was tonight, because somebody had made the complaint as well. And obviously we were only going there to complain. We wasn't going to buy like cigarettes or anything, so we don't do that. And because obviously we were the second person to complain, she had to get the duty manager down. And when he came down, he said that following the first complaint, and then when he got the call, he figured that it was probably going to be something like about that. He went down there to see what it was all going up, like what was going on, and he said that it was horrific and it should not be like that, and that he apologised.
They're only allowed one crate in maximum in each aisle, and bearing in mind that some of them had at least 6 in.
Yeah, he said that right at the end of the store, where there's a huge open area and there's like some offers, they're allowed to stack them up there. And I said to Sophie that that's fine, because the offers that are there are also the offers that are in every single aisle. They just put them there at the end, like, I don't know why they put them there.
I think it's kind of like their seasonal bits. So like, for example, when the football's on,
Yeah,
they'll have all like the crisps and stuff that are like advertising about football and like game day and things like
Yeah.
that. It's like, was that, did you witness
I did.
that? That was so cute. You're so
So it and all of the stuff that's there is always in like the crisp aisle or the toilet roll aisle
Yeah.
or the alcohol aisle. So there is not the case that I would miss things that are there. And we said that that's fine, because obviously I can get around that. That's perfectly fine. But he even said it was absolutely horrific. And I said to Sophie that, I mean, I find being in a wheelchair difficult anyway. From being able-bodied to being a full-time wheelchair user, to going through to situations like this, it makes me hate it even more. And I said to Sophie that most of my mental health is because of my physical health. And then when you get situations like this where I cannot even be independent, it just makes me hate it even more. But we're just thankful that the staff, well, not the people that did it, but the staff that we spoke to afterwards, they completely understood where we were coming from. They could see that it was horrific. It wasn't just us being funny about it.
Yeah, because it is also, obviously, you guys have probably guessed, but it's also really hard for me, because obviously I can see Charlie struggling and I can't really do anything about it apart from like complain, obviously, and attempt to move some of the crates, which some of them I literally couldn't move.
And the problem is, like I said to Sophie when we were there, that she can move the crates, but sometimes you like to compare things in the aisle. So if Sophie then moves it out the way for me to see one side of the aisle, but then I want to go to somewhere else to compare and see the different like calorie stuff and the offers.
Yeah, so like, for
We can't do
example, granola or like
the cereal, like
kids cereal
Cheerios.
stuff, yeah. Ugh.
Like stuff like that. They're both on the opposite sides of the aisle. So when I went to go look at like the children's cereal bit, and then Soph moved the crates to the
did that
granola,
on purpose.
I then couldn't look at the granola because Soph had moved it there, and I'm not going to have Soph move the stuff backwards and bloody forwards just so I can have a look at different items in the aisle.
Yeah, and obviously what people don't think about as well is the fact that it does put a strain on us, because
Is that fun?
obviously we're both getting stressed about the situation, which then gets us both stressed about, like, with each other, like Charlie said. And because obviously I'm Charlie's person, like, and she's getting stressed about her physical
Feel it, Mum.
yeah, about the fact that she can't physically do these things, it's me that has to try and sort of calm her down and like to help her, which is exactly the same when I have my issues. Is I go to Charlie, which obviously you're a couple. It's just what you do, isn't it?
Well, it's not just the fact that we're a couple, but down on paperwork, we are each other's carers.
Yeah.
So Sophie's here for my physical and mental health, and I'm there for her mental health, and that is what it is in the paperwork. There was times that Sophie couldn't even go into Tesco's on her own. So
To be fair, there's times that I couldn't even go in with people.
no, so we're literally there for each other because we are both vulnerable adults. So when it's difficulties like this, it just completely gets on top of each other, and it was just horrific, and it made what had been a reasonable day completely horrific this evening.
Yeah, and then we ended up, and then we ended up emotional eating because we
That's
had
what we
to
do.
try and get it out.
But on a positive note,
Cheeky bird.
thankfully, the emotional eating happened on the 1st of the month, which is generally what we've turned around and said as being the day that we can eat a little bit nicer, because Soph lost more weight this month. 5 pounds!
Oh, you were gobsmacked! She had it in her mouth and she was literally just like...
Which means it's 11...
11 and a half pounds since January!
So, that's pretty cool.
Yay!
Whoop whoop!
Yay!
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 Obviously, we don't know how much I've lost, but I know we've lost some because my arms are saggy. Woo.
And your belly.
And my belly, yeah. And I'm fitting in clothes that I didn't before.
Yay!
Whoop whoop. But, other than that,
It's a reasonably long rant, isn't it?
that was 17-minute rant on Tesco's.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, today's otherwise been pretty darn good. The girls are hilarious in the vets. Soph's got her watch on. She took a picture with it and then showed me it on her phone.
Sorry, what now?
Oh, you took a picture on your watch. Oh, you might want to change the arm that you've got at that one, babe.
Why?
Well, because if you end up wiping your bum, if you click it...
No, because it doesn't take pictures through my watch.
Oh, okay.
It takes pictures through my phone, but I can... So, like, if we want to take a picture, like a group picture, and we want it to be far away, we can set up my phone so it's facing us, and I can just go...
I thought there was a camera in it. I'm thinking, geez,
No!
if she was wiping her bum,
Click!
I mind you're going to see her butt, or the bottom of the pan.
I know which one I'd prefer to see. No, I don't.
No.
I
Neither.
was going to say the bottom of the pan, but obviously if I was wiping me butt, this has turned terrible.
So,
we are going to leave you with
we're
that.
off to my mother's tomorrow
Indeed.
to see the nephew, and we've got a little surprise toy for him that we got today.
And a few others, but
Yeah,
they're more like education.
they are.
surprises.
So, we're going to leave you with Soph's butthole. And we'll see you.
Apologies, people.
We'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Friday the 1st of March. Happy 1st of March, guys. Celebrate. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, these are my appointed festivals, the appointed festivals of the Lord, which you are to proclaim and as sacred assemblies. Don't you wish you could travel back in time and join in these festivals with the ancient Israelites? It would be quite the adventure to see firsthand how our faith's forebears celebrated and commemorated everything God had done for them. While we may be tempted to skim through these festival descriptions, thinking they don't apply to us, how amazing is it that God commanded his people to have times of special celebration throughout the year. In addition to the weekly Sabbath, God instituted special days of rest and worship for the Israelites to remind them of his work in providing for them. The festival of the first fruits, in delivering them from sin, the Day of Atonement, and in bringing them out of slavery in Egypt. The Festival of Booths. When we dwell on God's gracious work towards us, our hearts can't help but respond in trust and worship. Set aside time for your own festival to the Lord, whether on your day of rest or in your daily devotional time. Kick up your heels in joyful praise and let your soul kick back in hot, deep rest, celebrating your love. Faithful, mighty God. Father, as it was for the Israelites, let my days be surrounded out and international rest and praise, with international rest and praise.